All right, guys. Well, it is Thursday, which means it's time for us to talk about what is opening this week. We talked about a couple of films opening this week on Tuesday, but we got two more to cover today. So, Natasha, what do we got?
Okay, we have Ouija, Origin of Evil. In 1965, Los Angeles, a widowed mother and her two daughters add a new stunt to bolster their seance scam business and unwittingly invite authentic evil into their home. When the youngest daughter is overtaken by the merciless spirit, this small family confronts unthinkable fears to save her and send her possessor back to the other side. We also have Boo, a Medea Halloween coming out. Medea, played by Tyler Perry, winds up in the middle of mayhem when she spends a hilarious haunted Halloween fending off killers, paranormal poltergeists, ghosts, ghouls, and zombies while keeping a watchful eye on a group of misbehaving teens.
Well, Mark, I think you're the only one of us who saw Ouija, Origin of Evil.
I braved it.
What did you think about it?
I went to go see Origin of Evil, the new Ouija movie, and I was enjoying it for a long time. I really didn't like some of the things that would happen in the third act, but it's not for me to say because when you go on Rotten Tomatoes right now, people seem to be going crazy about this movie. Critics are in love with Ouija, Origin of Evil, and after watching it, I will say that as much as I did enjoy the first one too, and I thought I got some good scares out of it, this should have been the first Ouija movie that came out. It is the Origin of Evil. You get to see how this family brought this board into their house where there was already some creepy stuff going on, some mystical things going on. You get a kid around a Ouija board, bad things happen. If you're a horror fan, there's a lot of good scares in this movie for you.
Are you looking forward to either of these films?
No, I'm not. I think that I've heard that Ouija's was better than the first one, and that's not very hard to do. The first
It's holding at 85% right now on Rotten Tomatoes.
That's what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
And the first movie to me was my number one worst movie of the year. I thought it was an absolute
terrible
train wreck of just horrible thoughts and everything else. But from what I'm hearing from other people, it starts off okay. Maybe the ending's not the best, but we'll see.
Dennis?
Yeah, I'm surprised that it has such a high score. Just because, hearing from Mark and hearing from Perry, they didn't think it was that great. And at one point, it was like 90% on Rotten Tomatoes. I know it's only like 30 reviews, but even still, that was a surprise to me. And
especially considering that the critics did not like the first one.
No. So, they had promised that they were retooling the franchise. Apparently, it worked, at least for most of the critics that saw it. And then Medea, I just never had any interest in these movies at all. They cost... I'm sure they don't cost that much, and they make about 50 to 60 million when they come out. So that's why I think they're now learning that they shouldn't put out one every year or every other year, and to kind of space them out so that people don't get as sick of them.
And hey, look, when I was a kid, I wasn't complaining about Ernest movies coming out every year. So if you like the Medea movies, have at it. Enjoy your Halloween. If you want a good scare, I think Ouija is not if there isn't a better horror movie on the horizon, because Rings moved off the Halloween date, so this might be the one worthwhile checking out if you like good scares around Halloween.